Okay, hello guys, this is Tovar. Thanks for the comments on the previous review on the Lalo boots. I think that most of the comments I got is, well, how about the GORUCK boots? So this is the honest reviews on the MACV-1s from GORUCK. This is the part where somebody needs to make a nice graphic in and out. Anyway, so GORUCK boots. I'm gonna start saying that I really didn't want to like GORUCK when I first started buying their products because I thought they were overpriced, and when I started rocking, I started using other packs and trying to half acid. And in the end, they do have very good quality products. So when the boots came out, I bought them straight away. I pre-ordered them. I wait 6 months or whatever to get them, and I was not very impressed. I got another pair for the review, and it kind of changed my mind. I kind of like them more now. So I'm gonna start with that I really didn't want to like them because I didn't like them the first time. I'm gonna go more into that in just a little bit. First off, I had the chance to meet Paul Litchfield, the director of footwear for GORUCK. We did a GORUCK event together. Super awesome person. We texted back and forth about the boots. I saw the boots on him before they actually came out when we did this event. And he's a solid guy that has a lot of experience in footwear. He's the inventor of the very famous Reebok pump. So a lot of experience behind whoever all the team that designed these boots, and of course all the extensive testing from GORUCK. So that being said, of course there's a lot of engineering behind it, if I may say so. So let's start with the review. One of the first things is that how light they are. They come at 14 ounces. That's pretty much the weight of some of the sneakers, right? Like a pair of Vibram Five Fingers, for example, both of them are at 16 ounces, but we're talking about Vibram Five Fingers versus a full boot, so I think that is quite good. Full grain leather. This is the part that I didn't like in the past. So the first time that I got these boots, just from walking around the house, I got a lot of wrinkles in it, and I could see already some scuffs in it just from doing burpees around the house. If you go on the GORUCK site and read the reviews, you can see how messed up they end after just little use. That's the part that I didn't like. These pair, however, I've used them extensively for some weeks, and I just finished a hike today here in the White Mountains, and they seem to be holding up a little bit better. So I don't know if they changed the leather at some point. Rule of thumb: whenever something comes out, never buy the first batch. But yes, I mean I really like this leather now, and it's definitely, I feel a little bit of better quality, or maybe again I just got a bad pair, or I was just not impressed at the time. I can say that changing my mind. I really like the leather. They have this slogan: "No breaking time, ready where you are." I disagree on that one. Every boot needs a breaking time. I got a hotspot from the heel. Even though I wore them for a full week nonstop to the office to run my errands, just to give some breaking time. Then I wore them in a couple of rocks before this hike, and I still got a hot spot on it. It has a suede heel counter, which is super comfortable. It also provides a lot of structure to the heel itself, but I feel that that's a part that, for example, definitely needs some breaking in, right? So don't put this on for the first time if you're gonna do an event or you're gonna log a lot of miles. Don't go with the publicity. Just do your homework and break them in. They are very comfortable right out of the box, but I wouldn't say no breaking time, because that's just not the case. Every boot needs to be broken in. Or like I said, very light, and that's part of the materials, of course, because this was supposed to be a design or a twist on the Vietnam era jungle boot, which is one of the most successful boots in the history of military footwear. It's instead of canvas, they have 1000D Cordura, which is the same material they have for GORUCK packs, and they also have some nylon webbing on the ankle that is supposed to be an ankle strap. Not that supportive. I twisted my ankle today in a hike wearing this. So it is a boot, but of course, if you're heading out with a hiking boot or with a more military full weight boot, it's gonna be more supportive than this. However, it looks very much like a shoe, and I was surprised how much it also feels like a boot. So it's a nice hybrid, right? So I feel that the environment for these ones are definitely rocking in pavement, or like I wouldn't think this as being something you take in the mountains, right? Like the GORUCK challenge is awesome for training. It's awesome. if I'm heading to the mountain, I'm still gonna go with a jungle boot, a traditional jungle boot with Vietnam era kind of sole, or with other type of footwear, right? It's very flat. It has a lot of features, and it has, you know, little cuts into each of these features, which generates a greater area of contact with the ground, while also kind of pushing away water and debris. I mean, it's pretty clever. It's very well made, but I still don't think that this makes a better sole than having lugs on it, right? When you're going to be in the mud and stuff like that. Um, One of the things that I was really surprised about is how well they clean up, right? This is the boot after today's hike. Has some scuffs in it, some mud, and this is just removing the excess debris with a towel and using this instant shoe shine that you get at Walmart or whatever. So they clean up pretty well. The other thing that they do promote a lot is their insole. They call it work shoe. It has two different densities. I really like this. There are very few shoes that put good money into this. The last shoe that I saw that had something like that was the Adidas X King. It was made for OCR, and they had a solid insole, and that's one of my favorite things about those shoes. And this is also the case. Like in comparison, this is a regular boot insole. These are the GORUCK insoles. Trade-off, they take a lot of water. After I was done with my hike, I waded through rivers. I had to really squeeze the water, and they're still not very dry. So even though they're probably not waterproof and they have their drainage, you know, these do take in some water. So of course, if you're walking, if you're rocking, you're gonna squish them with your body weight as you go. But yeah, these definitely take a lot of water. I'm not sure if that is something that is gonna count to how heavy they get, you know, with water. I didn't see a huge difference. It also depends on your socks and other factors, but you know, worth mentioning. So overall, I really like them. Here's the thing, it's $195. I feel that at that price range, you can get a boot that is a bit more versatile, that you could also go explore the outdoors with more support. I feel that I would definitely go to these boots if they were 150, 160, something like this. Of course, if everybody knows somebody with military discount, so probably you can get a military discount of this. Sometimes when they're on sale, plus a military discount, it's a very good deal. That's actually how I got this pair. I think they were at 116, which I think is an amazing price. So my take on them is like, yes, they're good. I feel that they definitely are a good take on, you know, rocking specific footwear. I wouldn't think it's an all-around boot. Like this wouldn't be my primary boot. If I were to just buy one pair of boots, this wouldn't be it, because I feel that it has some limitations. And like I said, at that price range, you're very small money away from getting something a little bit more robust and that has a lot of more usage options, and that you can also use for these type of events. So good boot within the vicinity in price for other things that might have more uses. However, like I said, I was happily impressed this second time around that I bought this, and I'm definitely I think it's a great travel boot. It looks nice. You shine it and you can go to dinner or whatever. So yeah, I like them. So that was the honest review. Again, leave comments, text me whatever you want to see next, and I'll see you next time.